Early in our marriage, Jenny invited me to go shopping with her. It was sometime in December, and without any college football to watch, I agreed. You know, there is still something I remember about that day all these years later. Now, as we were standing at the checkout line, just four words came to mind. What do you see? Those are some great words. We should probably ask them more often. As I looked around, I saw the people in our line, the woman pulling items out of her purse, looking for one more coupon. I saw the cashier, weary from the never-ending line of customers. I looked behind me, and all these people who were resigned to standing in line like sardines, waiting their turn. For as far as I could see, I saw despair. It was striking. The faces surrounding me looked exactly like the long faces from pictures taken during the Depression. There was no laughter or joy or thrill from the season. Everyone I saw looked like a prisoner resigned to their own fate. They looked oppressed. The people looked enslaved. They looked that way because they were. They are. We are. We have chosen to allow ourselves to be enslaved. We lived in an oppressed society, yet what makes it so unique is that we have chosen our own oppression. We have enslaved ourselves to debt, people-pleasing, materialism, busyness, the schedules. Nowhere is this more apparent than in shopping in December. What is supposed to be a happy time, a joy-filled time as we purchase items to express our love, has become another demand, another oppression, another source of our own discontent. It's so obvious whenever we look at it, but no one really takes the time to look, so we never notice. But look, everywhere you go, look. What do you see? We are surrounded by unhappy people suffering in pain and loneliness and sorrow. Most people we interact with on a daily basis are oppressed. They are enslaved. It's different than those taken captive in war from tyrants. It's an enslavement of our own choosing, yet it's an enslavement nonetheless. You know, one of the very first ministry acts of Jesus was to go to the synagogue in Nazareth, and he picked up the scroll and he began to read, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovery of the sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." This good news is as needed today as it's ever been. The captives need freedom. The blind need to see. The oppressed need liberating. The coming of Jesus is the beginning of the liberation. Jesus came to an oppressed people, and he still makes himself available to an oppressed people. He has come to free us from our self-imposed bondage. Oh, how strange it would be to live as liberated people in the midst of the oppressed. And at no time should our liberation be more obvious than this season. To be freed from the expectation of others, to give, not to earn the favor of others, but as a true expression of our love, to serve, not just to get, but to truly assist, to possess a true deep soul joy. The birth of Jesus announces a new day. We no longer have to live as the rest. We are invited into a new way. We are given an invitation to hope and joy and love and peace. Let us receive what he has given. And as we receive what he has given, let it overflow from us, and let people look at us and see that we are no longer oppressed. We are now freed by the love of Jesus Christ.